Think you're too cool for school? Well, it's time to prove it in battle. You're looking a little green, though. Let's start with the basics. I'd like to start off this playthrough with some story time. This is a story about a new IP that had no right to do as well as it did, but it managed to succeed on a console that was basically dead on arrival, and somehow managed to do exceedingly well, enough to the point where it got a sequel on the Nintendo Switch, and even then it still did well, and is now in the process of getting a third game. Splatoon is a very important franchise for Nintendo, even to the point where they consider it part of their Big Four. Splatoon is a franchise that helped the Wii U so much more than it would have lasted otherwise. And it may or may not have been the reason that Doom got motion controls because of people complaining about stick controls. Splatoon may or may not be an insanely influential game that does not get talked about as much as it honestly should. And I'm here to show that it truly is an amazing game that is worth checking out. How's it going, everyone? I'm your host, Collateral, and welcome to my new playthrough of Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. A game I have wanted to play on the channel for so long. This is my main stream game, so it's understandable why I'd want to make content out of it outside of streaming. But yeah, this game has been one of my favorites ever since it came out. For a while, it was even my #1 favorite, but now it's my #2, only being beaten by Team Fortress 2, but you can understand why I'm not doing a Let's Play of that. Kinda weird to put my basically #1 as Let's Play what is this, 5 now? 5 or 6? Either way, that part doesn't matter. Still in the single-digit territory, mind you. Still a little weird to have that as my Let's Play for this, but yeah, and have my #1. Yeah, whatever. I have just been on that topic for so long. Let's just begin before I start stumbling over myself again. Y'all know what time it is. It's Off the Hook, coming at you live from Inkopolis Square. Why is our producer freaking out? Read the teleprompter, Marina. Huh? Let's see here. This just in, the Great Zapfish has disappeared? Wait, like, for reals? I feel like I've heard this story somewhere before. There's more! Pop superstar Callie of the Squid Sisters has gone missing! No, not Callie! This is terrible! Do something, Marina! Okay, I'll put together a search party. Whatever, I'm sure they'll turn up at some point. In other news... But shouldn't we form a search party or something? Let's try a little something new today. I call it Inkopolis Fashion Focus. Pearl, what are you doing? I don't see this on the scripts. Relax, we're just gonna spotlight some fresh new styles around Inkopolis. Pearl, did you even run this by our producer? Nope. Let's dive right into our first feature. All the cool squid kids in town seem to be sporting these weird hairstyles lately. Squid kids, oh, right. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before this thing becomes a full-on fad. Although, I feel like I've seen these weird hairstyles somewhere before. Alright, Pearl, I'm getting word that we're out of time for this segment. Fine. Be sure to tune in next time for more Inkopolis Fashion Focus. And when exactly is next time going to be? Pretty sure we peaked on that one, so probably never. And that's all the time we've got. Until next time... Don't get cooked, stay off the hook. Good God, that was scuffed. I am you know what? The scuff nature of it makes it more fun than the Squid Sisters news of yesteryear, but okay. Welcome to Inkopolis Square, the new nerve center of Inkling culture. That's Deka Tower there in front of you, one of the tallest buildings in all of Inkopolis. There's a lobby on the first floor of Deka Tower for online battles. Over here we've got the Galleria, Inkopolis' most popular shopping center. Here you can buy the freshest gear and weapons to use in battle. But the shops are pretty exclusive, and they won't serve you if you're not fresh enough. What else? Oh, that creepy shop back there. Rumor has it they're hiring for some sketchy job. Might want to think twice before you apply there, unless you really need dough. That brings us to the Shoal, the coolest hangout spot in all of Inkopolis. That's where Inklings go to meet up with nearby friends for both competitive and cooperative play, even though you've almost never seen anyone use it. And next we have... Huh? Who's that mysterious squid back there? Almost looks like... No, she'd never hang out in a place like this. And those clothes? Yeah, must be someone else. Is it just me, or does that alleyway seem a little fishy? Yeah, definitely something fishy going on over there. Probably best to ignore it. Anyway, you should check out the lobby of Deka Tower. That's where you can get your splat on. Or splat it. You are kidding me. Don't make me sit through the news again. Thank you so much. Okay. Anyways. It has been tough to ignore this cardboard box in front of me, so let's open it. Oh yeah, you got the Splatfest T replica. This is what you get for having an account that exists after Splatfest has concluded. The red V-neck limited tee, another limited online thing. Same with the green V-neck. The Octo layered LS is for pre-ordering Octo expansion. Brown FA-11 bomber. I cannot speak. FA-11 bomber. Another online event. Same for the gray FA-11 bomber. And the Studio Octophones goes along with the Octo LS for pre-ordering Octo expansion. And that's all. Anyways, let's not go to Deka Tower because there's someone of interest here. Not suspicious at all. Let's go. I was going to say let's go over there, but then that just dragged out really long. Whatever. Probably wouldn't have even noticed it had I not said anything. My bad. The Octarians. Hey. You showed up. As soon as I saw you aimlessly wandering around the square, I knew you were the one. I'm Marie. I know you're probably a bit starstruck, but I need you to get over it. Yes, I'm that Marie. You know, from the Squid Sisters. You've never heard of me? For real? Well, you obviously aren't very cultured, but you'll have to do. See, I've got a little thing I need some help with. By now you've heard that the Great Zapfish that powers Inkopolis Square is missing. Well, it's not just missing, it's been squidnapped by the Octarian menace. How do I know this? On the surface, I may just look like an absurdly talented pop star, but in truth, I'm Agent 2 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon, a secret society of heroes who save the world from Octarians. Now, I've been trying to keep an eye on the Octarians in my downtime, but I'm a busy girl. If only Callie were around to lend a hand. I need you to go I need you to go get the Great Zapfish back from those slimy Octarians. What do you say? You in? So... I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. Welcome aboard, you are now Agent 4 of the new Squidbeak Splatoon. I even bought you a brand new hero suit as a signing bonus. And look at that, it fits like a glove. Not bad for an old hand-me-down. Now, let's go tear those Octarians limb from limb from limb from limb from limb from... Well, you get the picture. Oh yeah, the entrances to the Octarian realm are invisible, so you'll have to ink them to reveal them. Alright, starting off in Octo Canyon in Tentacle Outpost. If you see anything weird looking, blast it with ink. Inking before thinking, that's what I always say. Alright. So yeah, this whole hub area, we just take a look around. Got Marie here. You can talk to her. Huh? Sorry, I was daydreaming about the good old days. Got these training dummies here that have the exact same health bars as the actual enemies we're going to be fighting. And this one, you can see has a picture of a shield on it. It can take a lot of hits. It took that long to take it out with this standard level gun. Speaking of this gun, you notice that the fire rate is much lower than what you saw in the tutorial and what you're going to see in multiplayer. That's because this is level 1. There will be weapon upgrades later on, but we'll get into that when we, well, get into that. Anyways, we have this balloon here that we can get. See, there's some stuff you want to get before going into levels, but it doesn't matter what order you do it in, because if you do a level, you're not barred from doing any of this. I'm just choosing to do it right now so I don't forget. And you get a sunken scroll. Welcome to Octo Canyon, the world's most gorgeous gorge. Collect all of the commemorative souvenir stickers. Yeah, that is a collectible throughout each world, because there are going to be multiple we're going through. Heck, there's only 4 levels in this one. So, take a look around. Go up there later. There's some other balloons. Let's get this one right now, actually. Again, before I forget. This one will just multiply. Keep getting it until you get 5 of those mini collectibles, like coins from Mario, except these actually have more of a purpose. We'll get into what those do later. Those are power eggs. Anyways, let's enter the first level. I didn't read what it was said because I was talking about power eggs briefly. Level 1, Return of the Octarians. Rescue the Zapfish. Press ZL to enter squid form and swim through that ink. So yeah, if any of you are familiar with the first game, you will notice that had a very similar story mode campaign to this. And it's just as good, if not a little better. Regardless of what all of Twitter will have you think. Hiding your ink with ZL, you'll recover ink while hiding. We have a standard enemy right there. That is an Octo Trooper. They can't really do much. They'll see you, they'll fire a bullet, and they go down in just 2 hits. It's whatever. Anyways, jump through that squid ring with B. Jumping through squid... Wow, squid rings will get you extra power eggs. Okay, that bomb didn't work, so I'm just gonna sneak around this guy. This is a shielded Octo Trooper. They have, well, shields as you can guess. And the shields, the difference between them from the first game and this one, they will actually take damage. See, this one in particular has always been really weird to work with, because it'll just turn around and look at you too. And it can see your ripples in the ink. Yeah. Anyways, we got a launch pad here, so we can actually go up here. And we reach a checkpoint. Checkpoints will give us an extra life if we had already lost one. Not bad. Get 3 extra power eggs there from the squid rings. And let's take a look around. You can look around corners with that, with the R stick. Just like in other shooter games and other games where you're holding a controller. Use a bomb to blow those boxes up, because that's usually how they work. Blow up that balloon. I missed the balloon. You want to get the balloon before you kill the enemy, because they'll fly away. And especially that red balloon that you saw, or orange rather, same color as a power egg, had power eggs in it. Anyways, a balloon fish right there, pop that. Just hit it with 1 bullet of your ink and it will explode in your color. Will not do the same for enemies though. Anyways, this is a vault, you need a key to open that. So let's go over here, balloon fish, pop you. And there's nothing except for some enemies. Free power eggs though. There's another way. Anyways, you can slip through grates as a squid. All's good. Take out these enemies too. Same thing, except we got this saran wrap case. Crate. Anyways, that one had the key in it. Generally, those saran wrap cases... Why do I keep saying cases? Crates are going to have more important stuff in it, like the key that lets you progress the level. Anyways, blow up these crates here that I missed, because I overshot the bomb. You want that armor. Trust me. Maria's right on this one. The armor will give you 100 extra health. Think of it like the life shroom from Mario Galaxy 2. It'll grant you double health. However, once it goes away for good. However, unlike that, you can stack these. We're going to be finding more armor later on in the stage, and hopefully I don't lose it before then. So let's just break open this crate. And we got more power eggs in there. That is a whole tin of them, which has them. See what I did there? Anyways. Throw a bomb there. Get all the eggs there. Shoot these guys. Those Octo Troopers you saw there don't shoot linear bullets like the other ones. Like these ones. You can tell by the chassis of the vehicles they're on. These ones fire bullets that move faster and they bounce along the ground. They won't go up to you in the air, though. Anyways, get all this, get all these eggs. And now we can actually demonstrate the use of a bomb to take out those shielded guys. Just have them turn around and you can backstrike them. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Anyways. You want to go up here because there's a collectible up here. Very easy to miss. That is Sardinium. They are useful for the same reason Power Eggs are. Again, getting into their use later. Don't look down, or do, or whatever. Yeah, I looked down. Doesn't really matter. Imagine if you looked down and it warped your camera perspective. That'd be so weird. Wow, you must really hate balloons. And I must really love collectibles, actually. And you can slip through grates, once again. If you see a grate, you can probably slip through it. Sometimes they're puzzle elements, sometimes they are hazards. You'll know when they're hazards. Anyways, we have another crate here, and look, another sunken scroll. Every level will have a sunken scroll and a Sardinium in them. Wait for you to turn around. Thank you, and good night. Stay alert, you never know what might be on the other side of a wall. That is true. Except, I knew this because I had all this scripted. Thanks. Ambush. Cook these clowns. Anyways, get him. It's way easier to take out a shielded enemy when they're in your ink because they take much longer to turn around. Anyways, we have the final checkpoint. Haven't lost a single life or our armor. Speaking of armor, we have tier 2 armor. This is the highest tier of armor in this game, unlike the first game where you had tier 3. Anyways, Tentamissiles. Lock on your targets and then fire. That firing animation was so slow compared to what you're going to see in multiplayer, so you can tell. This is a taste of what old specials were. This is a taste of what the specials were like before the updates. So, yeah, what the specials were like at launch, they are exactly what they're going to be here. Anyways, now we're cooking. I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad, so it's funny that you say that. Get 3 keys, 3 vaults. 2 of those had tins of power eggs. And get that last one with launch pad takes us straight to the Zapfish. That is the first level done in 6 minutes and 11 seconds. And since we had armor, we get a bonus of 10 extra power eggs. If you have armor or a special, you get 10 extra power eggs each. Anyways, that sunken scroll we had. A shockwave struck while one young lady was performing at the recent Youth Folk Singing Contest, doing damage to the venue. Fortunately, no one was injured. Okay. Great work, Agent 4. Inkopolis may not be doomed after all. Anyways, Marie's right here now. You know, you remind me of Agent 3. If Agent 3 were like 2 years older and practiced basic hygiene. Yeah. Agent 3 canonically does not shower. Agent 3 canonically plays Super Smash Bros. Isn't that crazy? Anyways, I said I was going to go up here for something, and now I feel like I'm going to do that. Right before I leave this area, go back to the Inkopolis. Anyways, that was a Sardinium right there. Now you can see why I wanted to wait on that, because I wanted to reveal what that was in the level first. Maybe I should have gone for the sunken scroll later. Whatever. Anyways, this is not strictly going to be a single-player walkthrough of Splatoon 2. This is also going to detail some multiplayer aspects of the game too, including the first weapon we're going to go over for multiplayer. So, I'll see you guys back in Inkopolis Square for when I go over that. The first weapon in every Inkling's journey to becoming the freshest of them all, it's the Splattershot Jr. Despite the weak preconception you may have of this thing, it's actually a pretty good starting weapon. It has a high fire rate, widespread shots, and good mobility, allowing it to move around the stage and quickly cover the ground. The bullets are so small that the gun can continue firing for long periods of time without needing to reload, and the Splattershot Jr. is the only main weapon to have a 10% buff to your ink tank by default with that high capacity ink tank on your back. However, there's a catch, because there always is one. That catch being that the gun itself is a pretty weak fighter on its own, and any sort of confrontation where you're outranged is difficult to deal with, and due to that widespread of ink, bullets are likely to curve around your target when you aren't up close and personal to it, and firing from midair makes it even worse, because that is where your accuracy is at its absolute lowest. As for damage, each bullet deals 28 out of the 100 damage needed to score a kill, so needing to land 4 hits on a target with that accuracy is pretty bad. Thankfully, each main weapon is equipped with a sub and special weapon to complement its playstyle. The sub in question here is the Splat Bomb, which is the most common sub weapon in the entire game. These are grenades that detonate 1 second after coming into contact with any solid surface. The 1 second timer pauses in the air, so it can be more advantageous to roll a bomb at someone instead of dropping one on them, giving them less time to react. A direct hit with a bomb is a guaranteed kill with 180 base damage, and deals 30 base damage worth of splash. This can score a kill on its own if thrown at the right time, catching the opponent off guard, or using slope terrain to your advantage. Even if it doesn't score a kill, it can still be used to manipulate where the opponent's going, putting them into an awkward position. Is an enemy advancing? Throw a bomb. They'll be forced to get out of the way unless they want to be sent back to spawn. The splat bomb can also be used to take down an attacker with you. It can even be used to take down non-player objects as they detonate instantly on ballers, Brella shields, bubble blowers, and the Rainmaker shield. Enemies still take full damage from the blast as well. Throwing a bomb at the end of a turf war also works, as bombs can still detonate after the timer is completed and can possibly be the one thing scoring you a win. Unlikely as it may be, the chances are low, but never zero. Sub-weapons typically take up a large portion of your ammo, but the Junior's above average ink tank and ink economy lets it fire more bullets even after throwing a bomb. For the sub's best results, cut off an enemy's route, and then open fire while they try to escape. Hide and make sure you have the initiative. However, the special weapon helps with this immensely, and that being the ink armor. Every weapon in the game has a special weapon that is built up by covering the ground in your ink. The requirement is different for each weapon, and when you score enough points, you'll have your special, which can be seen at the top right corner of the screen. Anyways, ink armor is one of the most useful specials in the game, forming armor on every currently living member of your team, protecting them from 30 base damage, converting it to knockback, and doesn't negatively affect any stats in the process. To prevent hoarding and ultimately being overpowered, it immediately disappears after 6 seconds of base time. This is a good special to bring into solo queue in case you have another player running the same thing, as it doesn't hurt to have it twice. Each special weapon is an instant refill on your ink tank, but even though it gives you free ink and a defensive shield, do not use this as a panic button. It has startup time, and using it as a panic button can leave you open. Ink armor can also be pierced. If you have armor and get hit with an attack past 100 damage, any damage past the 100 damage mark will get through. Splash damage also counters this special, as most explosives tend to do 30 damage outside of kill range, and coincidentally, that is also the ink armor's whole health bar. Back to positive notes though, the Splattershot Jr has the cheapest requirement for building the ink armor at just 180 points. It's already a good weapon it's already good for a weapon that can't fight too well, but being on a weapon that claims turf so efficiently, you're likely to get this special so often and be a constant team player. Being able to throw out a free bomb while effectively having 30 more health than the opponent is also nice. And now's the part where I talk about gear and ability loadouts. Whether you want to or not, you have to have a hat, a shirt, and a pair of shoes to go into battle with, all having abilities to boost your stats in battle. Chances for certain abilities are weighed based on the clothing brand of your gear, so the seemingly minute detail is actually pretty important for building your loadouts. Main power-up is an ability that buffs the main weapon in a meaningful way, and I'll mention it for every new main weapon so you know what it does. Main power-up on the Junior makes each bullet expand upon hitting the ground. This is not one of the better weapons to put this on, so this is the exception when I bring it up, and I don't really recommend it here. As for sub power-up, each sub and special has their own version of this buff as well. Sub power-up on the Splat Bomb raises the throwing range and throwing speed, which probably won't help much either, and special power-up does not give ink armor more health, like it should. Instead, it very slightly reduces the activation time of ink armor and gives it to the special duration. Now, as for the abilities I would actually recommend, starting off with Run Speed Up. Run Speed Up raises movement speed in kid form even while you're firing. This is always good for any sort of shooter weapon. Swim Speed Up is one of the most commonly useful abilities in the game, especially for close range fighters, and being able to maneuver away from an opponent at close range is very useful. Ink Saver Sub reduces the ink used from throwing a sub weapon, and can be used to throw up to 2 splat bombs on the Splattershot Jr, which is a really fun idea. Special Charge Up reduces the points necessary to build up your special meter. One main slot of this ability makes ink armor go from 180 points all the way down to 163. And now for the very lengthy name of Bomb Defense Up DX. This reduces damage from most bombs and some specials, and mitigates tracking weapons for stealthy players. One sub slot immensely makes it more difficult for inkjets to take you out, and Ink Resistance Up reduces damage and movement penalties from stepping in enemy ink. It's also really good for ink armor as it eats up less health. I recommend using 2 sub slots of this. Even though this is a really good weapon for beginner players, believe me when I say it's more than just training wheels, because if you take the time to learn this weapon, you can be a really good asset for a team. Let's take a look at our multiplayer stages for the day. Y'all know what time it is. Yes, we do. It is Off the Hook, coming at you live from Inkopolis Square. Check it. Here are the current regular battle stages. Schellendorf Institute and Snapper Canal. Don't you love it when your entire team moves as one unit? Coordination, yo. Coordination? My team always runs in one by one and gets splatted. Anyways, yeah, we're here on my personal save file. Got every single weapon in the game. Got most of the clothing options. But yeah, starting off, we're going to use the Splattershot Jr. like I mentioned before. And here's the set I have running for it. I have some Last Ditch Effort with some Special Charge Up and some Ink Resist Up. Got Bomb Defense Up Deluxe with some Special Saver and more Bomb Defense Up. And more Ink Resist Up with a lot of Swim Speed Up subs. So anyways, this is the set I'm going to be running when we go and do multiplayer. Anyways, speaking of which, the Deka Tower. I didn't show this in my previous session. Well, I can't really say session because it's still the same session, just different half of the recording. There we go. For the single player half, I didn't show this because I can't go in if I don't have the NSO subscription, which I only have for this account. I did not want to spend $30 instead of $20. Anyways, I didn't show the ranked or league battle stages because we are playing regular battle. So let's go right in. Our first match of the day, we are in Snapper Canal. For some turf war, very nice. Anyways, okay. Immediately want to start off by covering the ground offensively, because I want to build up my special as fast as possible, then charge in even more offensively. Alright, got some guys over there. I have my special ready, so I might as well use that right now. Aerospray's down. Ah, crap. I couldn't move. Alright, the NZAP got me with all main power-up. Why would you want that on the NZAP of all things? I mean, I know, like, more ink coverage is good and all, but come on, dude. There are better weapons for main power-up. Better subs better abilities you can using on the NZAP. And we are doing terrible this game. What is my team doing? Like, actually, what are they doing? Get my special back up. Anyways, keep going. We gotta cover more ground. Uh-oh, that's a bomb. Where is it coming from? Over there. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be that roller. Oh no, it's all the way over there. Okay. Crap. Okay. We are not doing too well this match. What is my team doing? They're just sitting there. Oh, are they fighting? Yeah, but they're not doing it very well. Oh my god, there's literally ground you could be covering right here. Guys, your problem. Where? What? Oh my god, they are actually just kicking our butts right now. I should have checked if I had enough ammo. I'm so stupid. Okay. I don't even have a single kill, I don't think. Wait, no, I've got one. Yeah, right, one. Crap. Their NZAP's right there, ink armor up. This sucks, dude. They're spawn camping us right now. We're so trash. What is even... Oh, my god, you guys are bad. Am I gonna be toxic? Episode 1. Did I make the same comment in the first game? Yeah, I've played this game like way more hardcore than the first game. So let me just say, I'm gonna get toxic later on. Like, I guarantee you, I'm gonna get real... How'd that hit me? What? Because that splatted me like a whole half second after he swung. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, we are getting bodied right now. No, what is my... Guys, are you getting bodied by one person? You guys are so trash! Uninstall right now! What is going on? What? Finally got a kill. Good God. Or should I say good COD? That was terrible. I don't know what my team was doing with that match. And let me be the first to say, pairing up with randoms is the worst. The actual worst. Yeah, look how far ahead I was of the other guys. We had a level 110 person on our team, and they were trash. But yeah, anyways. Random matchmaking sucks, because there is zero communication with your team. You may be thinking, what were the this way and booyah buttons doing? Nothing. No one listens to those. It's also tiring. Anyways, we got Schellendorf Institute. Now I don't have to retake any footage. Thank God. I don't want to relive all that. Oh no, we have the level 6 Andy on our team. This is bad. And they've got the ink. Actually, they got the ink brush and turf war. It's fine. Okay. New approach. Just ink as I go along. Get my special every time I have it. Should be fine. Oh god. Yeah, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I managed to escape that somehow. That's crazy. Anyways. About to get my special again. Activate that right now. Like, immediately. Please. Anyways. Cover all that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That is someone that can fight better than I can. Oh, they're dead. Those are dually squelchers. I don't want to take those on because they will actually tear me a new one. Bombs? Seriously? Blobby? Dude, no That was an extremely risky play of me to do, though. Taking on that Bloblobber head on, because they could have taken me out in an instant. Like no joke at all. Not even trolling, not even debating you guys. No cap. Get you, though. But you actually kind of suck. No, really. You suck. Oh my god, how does that happen? Flingza. Why? Why would you be that bad at a good weapon? So trash. Anyways, what the heck? Camera! Well, I got the bomb kill anyways, because... why not? It was off screen, too. That's sad. If I'm gonna be good at the game, at least get it on screen where I can have content. Come on, guys. Alright, Blobby once again. Those hits almost lined up perfectly and killed me, but they didn't. Because I am just so darn good at the game. Alright, Flingza's right there. Ah, crap. Okay. Was that my first death, the match? No, definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't. But if it was, that's actually kind of surprising, because I'm not amazing at the Splattershot Jr., but it's one of my... it's not one of my worst weapons. And we lost that match, too. I'm telling you, I scrapped this, the first episode of this game, like 3 separate times. 2 of those scrapped recordings, I won every single match, and carried. I carried, well, a little, just barely. Oh my god, why is our level 110 player not doing quite as well as our level 6 Andy? It literally just installed this morning, Andy. Snapper Canal, once again, let's see if I can do better. Please, I don't want to look like a fool. Episode 1. Episode 1. Anyways, come on. Clearly, my approach wasn't what was going wrong, because I'm doing fine. I got armor out the wazooski. Like, I am doing good for myself. I'm doing good for my team. Here's some more armor for you guys if you need it. My team is not well coordinated at all. And I mean, understandably so. That was on me. That one's stupid. Okay, yeah. No, understandably so, because it's solo queue, and I have literally no one else to play with. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of having no one else to play with, ranked? Trying to play ranked with your friends? Don't bother. It's impossible. Play League instead. No, literally, like, playing ranked with your friends, if they let you, they wouldn't let anyone of a different rank, you know, play with you. And I'm at A rank while everyone else I know is at X. It's so sad. I'm not going to bother, like, taking down that bloblobber because I could just literally be building up my special. Speaking of... Never mind, I took out the bloblobber anyways. And freaking... Splash-O-Matic got me anyways. That is a really fun weapon I want to get into, but it'll be way, way later until we actually do. Anyway, super jump to this guy. Looks like they need a little help. Okay. That burst bomb is fine. I can get hit by one of those and not really face too much. Okay. Maybe I should have turned down the sensitivity a little, but... Actually, no. Turning around really fast with this thing's real good. Blobby, die. Thanks. What was after me there? Was that the, Splashy? Splashy. You freaking nuts? D's nuts, dude. D's. D's nuts! Lamau got him! What happened to me? Why am I this way in my semi-professional Let's Play videos? What is my damage, dude? Alright. Aerospray MG. That is a weapon I am not too fond of. Never was. I don't know why everyone else said it was the best weapon in the entire game back at launch, because it definitely wasn't. It was only good for Turf War. Alright, back up, back up. I gotta retreat, like, now. That was some mediocre sub-strafing I just did, but I tried. Blingza, you missed. Good job, buddy. Oh, and we're actually winning this game. Nice. Okay, cool. Also, I wasn't taking advantage of my last-ditch effort till now, so... Yeah. I got the kill with the bomb again off-screen? What? Ah, Aerospray got me. Whatever. Still won. Had the last laugh. Let's go, champion. Okay. That is it. That is all. And I was first on the team once again. The Splattershot Jr. is a great turfing tool. And I'm almost level 62. Okay. That is all I wanted to show off for the first episode of Splatoon 2. And next time, we're going to head back to Octo Valley, take on the next level, rescue yet another Zapfish, and then come back here once more to play, you know, some more Turf War with a weapon that is considered very average and is the one not really featured on the cover art. It was in the first game, though. Yeah, the basic shooter that every other one gets compared to. We're going over that next time. So, I'll see you all then in the next video.